What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back here for another recap video. Today we are finishing up $51. So small green on CPOP. I was red about 150, then I got a green about 150, and then finishing at $50 because today I decided to do something stupid, which is shorting. I started hyper scalping short, which is like, I don't know anyone in the community that's hyper scalping short. But yeah, I'm not a short seller, but I decided to short GTHX because it was one of the stocks that was easy to borrow, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it out. But yeah, I don't have a consistent strategy. I don't have any track record of being profitable shorting, and here I am trying to short GTHX, and it just doesn't work out. The reason why I don't have a strategy, most likely for shorting, is because Thinkorswim, TD Ameritrade at the time, or Charles Schwab, which is the broker now, they don't have shares available on most small cap stocks. So I just never had the opportunity to consistently be shorting and developing a track record shorting these small cap stocks. And I don't really feel like opening up another brokerage account because I think that would just be too much to manage at once. And I'm better off just focusing on what's working for me and then looking to size that up if I want to make more money, rather than deviating from the strategy and trying to develop another strategy. If you want to make more money, just focus on one strategy and max out the scalability of that to as much as possible to make more money, rather than creating a new strategy. That's sort of my philosophy. But today, decided to do something stupid, deviating from the strategy because the market was slower today, and I was like, you know what, I'm only up $125. This is nothing. I got to make more. That was my mindset. I got to make more. And here I am shorting on an upside trend, trying to time the top, just taking loss after loss after loss after loss. My accuracy was about 20%, so 1 in every 5 trades was a winner. 4 out of every 5 was a loser. And then once we got this blow off top up to 6, break a 6, nice volume here, we got this pullback, I start flipping long. And then I start flipping long here at the top. I was shorting on the front side move, and then once we start triggering the backside, I'm going long. That's just how it is. That was my luck today. And that's going to happen. That's from time to time, that's going to happen. You're going to be that guy shorting on the uptrend, and then you're going to go long on the backside. That just sounds like ridiculous, man. That's just like that triggered me. This right here triggered me, and I was like, you know what? I will not go red today. If I go red today, I will severely regret it. So I stopped trading after this, and of course, as soon as I stopped trading, we get this nice fat red candle, which I could have shorted into, but whatever. I doubt I would have even gotten anything on this. But yeah, this is how it goes sometimes. And $72 lesson in not deviating from the strategy. Quite cheap lesson, actually. It's not the amount of money that triggered me. $72, I can make that back real quick in one trade. It's not the amount. It's the fact that I broke a rule. I broke a rule in deviating from the strategy, knowing that I deviated from the strategy, and not focusing on what's been working for me for years. And if I want to make more money, I shouldn't be trying a new strategy. I shouldn't be developing a new strategy if I want to make more money. If I want to make more money, focus on what works, but just take bigger share size. That's your best chance at making more money, not making another strategy. So here I am, doing something completely different, which is why it triggered me so much. And throughout this whole area here for the rest of the day, my mindset was like, I got to make that $72 back. I got to get back to where I was. I gotta reverse the damage. And it's not even a lot of money. It's like $72 shouldn't have any reaction, any emotional reaction, because that's like anything plus or minus 100 is zero. It's pretty much zero for me. It shouldn't have any weight as far as emotions, but it's the fact that I had that regret. I had that regret from doing that I wanted to undo that. I wanted to undo the regret, and that was just never going to happen. So I had the discipline to kind of walk away from here. I didn't go red, which is good. and just live to trade another day. Some days it's going to be flat, some days it's going to be small green, some days it's going to be small red. As long as you can avoid those big red days, then you are in a good position because you're maintaining near the highs of your account. And it seems like the market's still been kind of slow, kind of choppy. I can take a look here at the equity curve, but we're starting to get into another bit of a consolidation in my equity curve. And I've already been through this period so many times. So we take a look at my equity curve. Yeah, so we're starting to flatten out. So, this was 2022, had a nice uptrend, started to flatten out, and then 2023 had a nice uptrend and then flattened out for a little bit, and then 2024 just a nice leg here. But looks like the past half a month or so, we're starting to flatten out again. So who knows how long this will last. But I've been here before, and I know it will eventually pass, and we'll have a nice another leg, hopefully even more sharper than we've had in the past. So that's been the equity curve. Overall, starting to flatten out a little bit, but not panicking. Trying to maintain near the highs of your account is what's important. So trying to maintain near the highs, not trying to have a major pullback. If you're having a major pullback, when the market does turn around, you're making back losses on great momentum when you could have been adding profit. You're wasting great momentum by making back losses instead of adding profits, and that's what I don't want to do. I want to hang around the highs of my account, small green, small red, flat days, that's completely fine. And then when the market shifts, I'm already at the highs of my account, I'm adding profit. That's the best position to be in, especially when it gets cold. So today, my primary winner was on CPOP. This one we were looking at pre-market. I liked it because it was up near the highs. It was already breaking out into the open. We did have news on this one, I think. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, so 100% increase on year over year revenue results. I did go red at the open. I was trying to buy the dips down in here at the open. Let's widen this up here. So I was trying to buy the dips down in here and stopping out. As soon as we hit the low, I shifted over to a different stock. I think it was SGD or something else. I shifted over to another stock, and then I missed this reversal. And then I got back in here. My first entry was back in here at 77 or something like that. And then I caught the red to green move through the high, through the pre-market high, which is a great move. But I was a little bit late to the party. I maybe made about looks like I made about 5 cents there. I was able to get back green from red 150. I was back to flat or small green. And then in this area, I was able to make some profits here. But again, it's very choppy. We did have this kind of shakeout area. We did have the shakeout here. So, you have that 5-minute breakout, 1 minute pullback. We faded, we dumped all the way down to 360, kind of shaking a lot of longs out here. And then we reclaimed and ripped back up to 430. I saw it forming the bottom and tail, but I didn't think the market was that strong to where it would actually do this. But we did end up seeing it. I did get in at kind of the last minute around $4, catching the surge up to 430. I don't think I got the fill all the way up at 430, but it was a decent trade. Yeah, okay, here it is. So 390, in at 390, out at, well, I probably got some crap fills in there too. Yeah, so this is like a multiple trade, so it's not going to show me everything. It's kind of averaged out, so overall in that candle, only in this candle I made $40, so that's pretty much it. So not that much actually, small trade. Let's see. This was not bad. This is about $100. So it looks like we pulled back here to 390, back to the 90 MA, and then we had a nice pop. I got out at 402, 1,000 shares, so about $100. Not bad. I'm not going to go through the archive just because there wasn't any A+ setup that I saw. I mean, it still was very choppy. We did see this breakout red to green move, but it was still very choppy with the price action. The price action was still very choppy. And then, of course, you have the 1 minute pullback and then the dump and then the rip. But still, I guess, still choppy, not really A+, kind of B quality setups. You know, enough to get green, but not enough to really be like, oh my God, I got to show you guys this trade. It's so great. Just a lot of just chop and just somehow I come out green. That's kind of how it is. So a lot of just a lot of scalps in this area, just trying to get something going, and I just couldn't. So CPOP up about 162, so small green on CPOP. If you guys want to see the full archive, that will be available on MMU. The link will be down in the description to check that out. And that is where you guys can access my daily archives. You guys can use code Triad for 40% off. So it should come out to about $195. That's for the entire year. For the entire year, you'll get access to every single archive for every day that I trade. So it comes out to about $195. That's per year. So that's what, like less than $20 a month. That's like about a membership at Planet Fitness. You can get access to my live trading archives, which should come into handy for studying the market for hyper scalping. Some people asked if I was going to do like courses or anything. The reason why I had it as at only $197 or $195 was because I'm only offering my archives. For any sort of like lessons or anything like that, I want to keep that on my YouTube channel. I want to keep that public for everyone because I do think that, you know, general market knowledge should be, you know, free for everyone. You know, I don't believe in paying for specific market knowledge. You know, something that you can just find on through a Google search. You know, I'm not gonna like make that a paid part of a paid program or anything like that. I just want to keep that free on my YouTube channel for those of you who are getting into day trading. But if you want a closer look at my specific strategy, how I've been doing, and how you guys can compare your own trading with my trading, that you can access through MMU for $195 per year. So that link will be in the description. You guys can check that out. Also, if you want to check out the the diamond membership or the gold membership for MMU, that is created by Tariq or Relentless Trader and Marcelo or Mighty Stocks. So they teach the strategy hyper scalping, and that is the strategy that I use every day. And so if you wanted to get kind of like a step-by-step look for different setups and different plays, and kind of like an A to Z sort of course, if you're looking for like a course, then this will be a great place to learn that. And you guys can check that out. Again, using the link in the description, you guys can just go to the homepage, clicking on MMU after hitting the link. And you guys can use code Miami for 40% off. So that should come out to about $990 for the diamond. And I don't know, maybe like $300 or something for the gold. Let me see. $147 for the gold. So, and if you wanted a free, looks like there's a Merciless Market Silver. This is, if you use code subscriber, I heard if you use code subscriber, it is free. I'm not sure if it's still available, if that code still works, but the last thing that I heard, if you use code subscriber for Merciless Market Silver, you can get this one for free. So check the link out in the description for that. But yeah, finishing small green. GTHX, kind of a crap stock for me. Now it's fading, you know, now it's fading. If you're a short seller and you're, you know, started your position, maybe even added here, you know, you could be sitting very well here. But, you know, you always have that risk of, in a hot market, it's dangerous to be a short seller. I've seen stocks go 1,000%, 2,000%. I've seen stocks go that high. So you don't want to, it only takes one of those moves to really blow out your account. So that's another reason why I don't want to short sell. I don't want to be a short seller because, you know, I could be consistent for 5 years. I could be consistent making $1,000 a day for 5 years, and then all it takes is that one day. That one day that you're in big size, catching a halt up, and then it resumes 100% higher, and another halt up, and you're just getting absolutely obliterated. And before you know it, you're down more than the money that you had in the position, or more than the money that you have in your account. It doesn't, that can happen. That is a potential. That's another reason why I don't go short. Is because of that risk. Is just, the risk is infinite. The risk is infinite because the stock can go as high as it wants. What if the stock halts up at 4 and then it opens up at like 100? I mean, we've seen that. I have seen that. I forget what stock it was. I think it was ZJYL or something like that. This stock, was a nightmare. I think it was this one. Yeah, we halted up. No, we halted at $10 on this one day, and then we resume all the way up at $50 in after hours. Short sellers is taking massive losses just on that. Or no, it was this one. Sorry, it was this time. So we halted at $1 a share, and we open up. This is open. This isn't spike up. This opens at $26 because the candle starts the formation here. It's not a topping tail. If it's a topping tail, then it's opened somewhere else and ripped up. This case, it opened at $25 a share. So if you're short at $1 a share, you just lost $1,762. The broker, it doesn't, you don't have control at this point. You don't have control as if you're selling. The broker is just stepping in here and just selling it. Market order. See ya. $25. $25. That's where you're getting out. You have no control over selling. That's called a margin call. They're taking over your account because you got to the point where now you're losing their money, and now you're in debt, and they're just saying, yeah, we're forcing you to sell this baby at $25, $26 or whatever it is, and you're just gonna have to pay us back. So that's the reality of what can happen in some scenarios with short selling, which is why I try to steer clear of short selling and only stick to longing these stocks, because these stocks can get so volatile. And the good thing about longing, which is actually quite comforting, is that you can only lose how much you have in the trade. You can't lose more than what you put in the stock. So, if you're in $1,000, you can only lose max $1,000. You can't lose more than you have in the stock. So, in a way, it's quite comforting. So, yeah, I think that is it. Quite slow day. Hopefully it picks up today, but up $50. It is what it is. Keeping the green streak alive. Thank you guys for tuning in here. Hit that thumbs up button for me on the way out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I'd love to have you part of the community. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.